Hi guys, welcome. In this review I want to speak to you about the Kingsound systems composed by Kingsound KS-H3 and M-10, the amplifier by Kingsound. We start by amplifier, but at first we have to see the rear. We have two input, one jack and one RCA, one exit RCA, but this is not a preamplifier, it is only a line exit. Obviously, if you are American, you have to put it on 110 volts for the input. We are in Europe. In Italy there are 220. Obviously the ESC input for the current. I like to keep on the amplifier. We have to connect visually and go on. Okay, we have obviously the volume control and this level that give a powerful basses, but not a big amount of decibel. We have only 2 decibel plus, but it is useful for some tracks. And we have 2 LEDs. The first one is bottom, and it is for the on-off, and this one is for play, because obviously Kingsound are electrostatic headphones and need a bias current in order to function. The headphone is very interesting because it is very harmful, and the comfort is very high. The pad are great, and all the structure is in alum, and they are obviously electrostatic. And electrostatic technology needs to electrify the driver in order to respond to the audio input. The audio input is put on 2 metal grills, in which between them there is the driver. The driver is electrostatic, so when you put a current in the one of the 2 grills, the driver move in the direction of the sound. So we have a very big driver that cover all the headphone. For the reason there is not a position for the ear, but we can have also the ear in a wrong position, but we cannot hear the wrong position, because all positions inside the drivers, inside the pad, are okay, because the driver is only one big piston, and so give a very interesting sound that is different by people says about electrostatic headphones. Usually people say that electrostatic have no basses, but Kingsound give a big punch in basses. For the reason I love a equilibrated sound, and too much basses are not for my pleasure, total pleasure in music, but this is my pleasure, and I have to describe the headphone. The basses are very powerful, and with this control, we can give more basses in our tracks. But we have an electrostatic headphone that is an electrostatic, so the heights and the middles are very detailed and very beautiful to listen, very equilibrated heights and middles. Obviously we have more punch in the basses, but this is a story of pleasure, personal pleasure. So one can prefer equilibrated headphone or an headphone with more basses, and is not a sign of quality. Is only a different sound. The sound so is very interesting for electrostatic headphones, and the packet cost less than 1,000 euros. So the packet is very interesting because the sound that we reach is comparable to headphone and systems that cost 4 or 5 more than Kingsound KS-H3 and M-10. So they are very interesting because they sound with a very complete sound to the all frequencies, with basses, punch basses, middle and heights are very clear and detailed. So this is all for this review, and I see you goodbye to the next one. Bye bye.